Welcome everyone. Hey, very final, man. Yesterday, today, we get to watch this game. Wydad versus Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns, of course, is at home. They lost the first leg 2-1, but they do have an away goal. So they've got a little bit of a job to do in this game. But, I mean, if you can trust Sundowns back here at Loftus, because they have not lost a game here in 24 matches, as was said before this. But on the other side of that coin, Wydad also has scored 2 goals at this in Pretoria. So it's going to be a very interesting match, nonetheless. Soccer quotes, Konji Sundowns. Rally supporter today. Don't jiggle us later on. Of course, the winners of this tournament gets $4 million. $4 million, 76, 78 million rand, depending on the exchange rate. That by South African standards is what? An alenda and a half. So that's what's at stake. The guys who lose will get 3 million. We'll walk away with 3 million from this tournament. So it's quite a lucrative tournament to see down to this point. The starting lineups are as follows. Wydad Casablanca has El Moti in goal, Abdul Fath Hakas, El Almud, Atiatala, Serrat Raoui, Hamoud, Latimi, Busefiani, and El Bari as their starting lineup. Sundowns made quite a few changes. Williams, Lebusa Mudau, Butuil, Vala Mudiba. Then you have Mokwena, Alenda, Zwane, Shalulile, and Ribeiro. So we've been speaking about Sundowns' striking woes throughout this season with both of their strikers or both of their lead attackers injured. Now those players are back. So let's see what's going to happen. Also, again, I give credit to Urlani. He learned. So now you've got Lebusam Dau and Mvala. Then Putwil is going to play a little bit wider because last time Wydad exposed him a little bit in those wide left regions of the defense. So let's see how that plays out in this game, or if in fact he's made that change for that. Yo guys, no man, Bugeli game, right? Let's see, Pagachi inside. Okay, Frank. I see you guys. What a risk playing both from the start. Until I guess you play Ribeiro and Shalulile from the start, but then it's one of those things where you're probably only going to get a good 60 minutes out of them, and Sundowns needs to do damage early. So I kind of understand going full out first chuck, putting them under pressure so that maybe you can get something. And then after that, you'll see. I'm happy that SA showed up for Sundowns. Lerato, I'm also happy. We are Sundowns fans today. The only issue is that when 90 minutes hits, Sundowns fans, man, they have a tendency, man, to turn on us. But it's fine. We will support them. I will support them in this game and see how they play. Seems like they're going for a 3-4-3. Guys, I'm not able to show you the game because of copyright. If you do want to watch the game, I believe it is available on YouTube, CAF Online. It is available on SABC Plus. It is available on the SABC Sports website. It's also available on SABC itself, channel 191 on Dstv. So those are the places where you can watch this game. Surely if you can watch me, you are able to get one of these matches somewhere on these channels. Soccer coach, shot on target. Team with that Pambile Sasa. Let's see what Wydad does. Very interesting how the two coaches are going to approach this game, Rulani Mokwena and Adil Ramzi. Obviously, Wydad have a lead. You're 2-1 up. You know, you don't have to do too much. There is a threat of the away goal. So we'll see how they approach this game. Sundowns obviously is 2-1 down. I think they're going to look to try to do 2 goals very early, put this game away, because the last time they faced Wydad outside of the AFL, Wydad was able to come in and go 2-2 in the second leg and knock them out of the CAF Champions League. So I think they will have learned from that game that Even if you're leading 2-0, these guys have an extra gear. So they're going to have to try and get an early goal, especially when you also look at the match fitness of Ribeiro, of Ushalulile. Can you trust them for a full 90 minutes already when they've been out for so many months injured? Can you go 90 minutes with them? You know, so yeah, interesting outcomes for this game. This Wydad is a little bit different. Wydad is a little bit different to the Wydad that Sundowns faced. Obviously, Coach Wabo left or got fired after losing that final year CAF Champions League. This is a new coach. So it's saying something that he's also in the final. This team doesn't go full on. They don't go full hard same time, you know. Wow. Shall we buy to Ref? Let's see. Is Val gonna jump into this, or are they saying he dived? They're saying Ribeiro dived. Wydad, of course, is without their captain, Chapran. Chapran didn't make it into this game, so that's also going to be very interesting to watch, especially if they've been getting ready for Sundowns, the Sundowns that doesn't have strikers. Hey, Ribeiro, kadi too, man. Yeah, he went for it. He was looking for that penalty. Maybe should have tried to bake a little bit more contact before doing that. Hey, Letu says Sundowns finna lose. Hey, man. Sundowns is not the national team, therefore I'm not supposed to support Sezu Sasa. Hey, the Awamos. That is supposed to be a penalty. I think he just dived a little bit too early there. You should have let the contact come, I think. How you guys are already fighting about who's supporting who. The Awamos gule final. Let me just make sure. Just the last check to make sure that everything is fine. Okay, let's see. I'm fully expecting Sundowns to come out guns blazing. They have to come out guns blazing. They've been playing it cool so far, but they have to do something very early, because I think Wydad is going to be fine with parking the bus if they have to. But Mangovo says we are shameless friends of Wydad. Papiki says Sundowns 2-1 to Wydad. But if it ends like that, it's going to go to penalties. So it's going to go to extra time and penalties. Papiki, so if it does end 2-1, who then do you think wins the tie? Should it end 2-1 during the 90 minutes? Don't forget, Wydad won the first game 2-1. If Paris wins this one 2-1, it's 3-3, away goal rule nullified. Who wins it? So let's see what happens. Obviously, now abo Petrus Mutsepe, abo Juan Kimang Infantino, all these people are there watching. Let's see. Me waiting for Shalil and Ribeiro combination goal. Hey, Lerato. Tarabone, what's going to happen? Let's see how that's going to play out. I'm sure Mutsepe is so proud, man. Hey, Mutsepe is so proud. President of CAF, your team, your family team. He always calls it my family team. Your family team is in the final of a tournament you created or had a big role in creating. You're sitting next to Infantino. Yesterday was the derby. They watched the boring derby. Yeah. There's a lot, man. There's a lot you can be proud about. So I'm sure he's beaming. Hey, Mutsepe Foundation. I think Wydad is uncomfortable with the heat, which is good for Sundowns. Yeah, and the fans too. Pela, they Gong Morocco, they're used to playing at night. They love their games at night. Last week they played at 8 p.m. They love those games at night because they can do the lasers, they can do the fireworks. Like number fireworks, none of that. But let's be honest, guys. If there's one thing we have to be, it's honest, man. It was a boring game yesterday. So hopefully today soccer wins out. Yesterday, the FIFA representatives got to witness a vibe of a full stadium, 80 plus thousand people. Today they'll experience football. They'll watch actual football. I wonder who's there from my normal people. Who's that side watching this game live? I want somebody who's at the game to call in. Yesterday we were Papa Tseho at the stadium. So let's see if anybody is there live right now. Pela Bali Tusita, but it's free, man. Free if you're wearing yellow to get inside. The how train is free, let's on. So let's see. Sundowns on the attack. So far, it's very cautious. Oh. First attack by Sundowns. They've gotten through. That would have been offside, though. I think that would have been offside. Yeah, it's flagged for offside. That would have been offside. Sundowns understand home advantage play versus the North Africans at 3 p.m. Put them in the sun. Put them in the sun. But you have to do that. Like I was saying last week that Sundowns, I think the one thing that they're doing very well this season, or what they've learned, is the dark arts. Pela, when you go play in North Africa, they make you play at 8 in the stadiums. You know, there's always been complaints about African games in general, that when you go to West Africa or North Africa, accommodation is a problem. You guys travel for longer than you normally travel. Yeah, they try everything to try set you off. So if you're allowed to set a time in the AFL, you set the time for 3 p.m. You set the time for 3 p.m. Al Ali was complaining about the times and changing of times. And Rulani dealt with them with the press conference and said, oh, but guys, you guys pick the times and everything. Why wouldn't you make it your advantage? You know, why wouldn't you play them in the sun? In the heat? Ooh. Okay, no, they actually are playing AB on the left. Oh, then Latimi must go and get him then. Why is Latimi sitting back? Let's see. PK, it's the love of the game, man. It's the love of the game. Pela Chiefs, I've loved Chiefs for how long? So when you see your team losing, man, it's not good. But it's super packed. It's well done, guys. Well done. Oh, you. Sense of urgency is not there. Yeah, they're feeling each other out. They're feeling each other out. Tare bone, 20 minutes, what it's going to look like. Okay, Sundowns on the attack. Yeah, no, but they're taking their time, eh? So, can we still say lefty Kimbobo today? I know they've moved him out. There we go. They've moved him wide. They've moved him wide. I think Libusa's going to handle a lot of the threat. I know Rulani learns, guys. Rulani doesn't let something beat him for too long, even though we've known that AB is a problem there at the back. For those who don't know, AB is not a bad defender. I think what people always say is that, no, he's so good. No, AB is not a bad defender. Very good in attack. Oh, Sundowns attack. They're inside the box. Ooh, what a tackle. The issue is when he plays centrally in the 3, if you can get him outside, if you can beat Mudiba usually on the left and get him outside, he can't go to the wing. It's his weakness. That's what Wydad exploited last game. So that's why Kere Kimbobo, it's because that's the weakness you exploit in Sundowns. But I see Wydad is also playing in a back 4. So let's see. Van den Om says both teams have not settled. PK agent. You guys, these are the days when it's 2-pack. That's when you must go, man, guys. Alex is about Casper, Bo Maporisa. But you guys don't want to go watch because, guys. Theo, we Sundawana. Today we Sundawana. There was a conversation that happened in our WhatsApp group. Today we Sundawana. Corner Mamelodi Sundowns. We're 13 minutes in. It is the first half. For a reminder, Wydad is currently leading this tie 2-1. It is a two-legged final. So Sundowns has an away goal, but Wydad has the advantage of 2 goals. So it's interesting to see how they're going to play. It's also very interesting to see that Uthemba Zwane is going to be playing in his original position. A lot of what we've been speaking about with the Sundowns is that because they've got no strikers, Aba midfielder wabo man, hey, they're great, mara ipala balazi, guys. Look at the Wydad players crashing into each other. Their midfield, they show that they're midfielders when they get chances in front. Think of Unku, the 2 chances he got in the first leg, right? So now we're going to see when Sundowns plays with the actual 2 strikers, even though they've been playing for a good 2 months without one. Does that come into this game? If you bring in the 2 strikers, you're not used to it anymore. The chemistry corner, what do? How do you play it? Will the Sundowns players be comfortable with that? Oh. To blood. Is that blood? I'm chasing it to the point where blood is coming out. Yeah. After what Kuma did in the group, I have no other choice. Trolling was too much. We're still healing. Sibasapota ngenkani. They're pulling in the group. I have no choice. Hey, Tio. We have a WhatsApp group, guys. If you want to join the WhatsApp group, I mean, today we got up to 180 messages going back and forth today and last night. So if you want to join the WhatsApp group, that's where it's lit. The Overthinking WhatsApp group. You have to become a member on YouTube, 20 Rand a month, and you can become a member. There's also 60 Rand and 160 tier, but 20 Rand, you get access to our group. Yeah, it goes down there. Let's see. I'm surprised you can see the weakness of Sundowns. Now I want to ask, what is the weakness? Les, the problem is, Les, you guys watch me when I'm watching Sundowns. You don't watch me. I break down everything. But if you want to know, tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be dissecting both the Chiefs Pirates game and also this game. So I will break down everything for you guys. I've said the weaknesses over and over at Chiefs. I don't want to speak about them now. It's not their game. This is Sundowns' game. So we're speaking about the Sundowns. Let's see. I'm struggling to understand what position Modiba plays. Sometimes he plays an inverted. So the way I understand it is that Umudiba, they've been playing him left center mid, but then normally he plays left wing back and then he inverts every now and then, right? He's been handling the bulk of the work since Abo Kutsia is not in this team. He's been handling most of that work. But now that Ribeiro and Ushalulila are back, I think he's going to go back to sort of a left wing back type role. Him and AB will be swapping a lot because I think he plays more centrally, and then Konabolubusa at the back. If you watch their build up, AB has been playing left center back, come left wing back. So we'll see. But the way I understand it, Modiba is more of a central midfielder for his Sundowns. El Pari has a bandage on. Does he have the bandage powers that Mvala has when Mvala has a bandage on his head? I wonder. That's another one. Mvala is in the team. He wasn't in the team last game. And Sundowns has looked a lot more fluid without Mvala on the pitch. And Mvala has a mistake in him. Every now and then, man, he'll make a key mistake. That's his weakness unless he's wearing a bandage. When he's wearing a bandage, you can't beat him. You watch every day. Then Les, you should know what the weaknesses are. Even yesterday, I was going in. So I said the weakness. I said the weakness of my team. Section Mvala, a head bandage. That's all. Wydad has Mvala now playing with a bandage. Exactly. Mutsepe making money for his own club. I hope Casey and OP can see what's happening. Guys, Mutsepe is serious, guys, about this thing. Tina, we're not serious. But we aren't defensively solid without Mvala. That's true. The only problem is that the attack might catch you out. I think Libusa might be put into a tough situation because he's not a starter. So you've got Libusa, you've got Mvala. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but we'll see. Well, I remember Mvala was very defensively sound until he scored that on goal last year. But the way yeah, he's in. Let's talk about the amounts going to the players. Why would they not perform? Hey, Clara, apparently, the share is going to be 80%. So the Sundowns players will be sharing 80% of the money, apparently. That's a good 60 million shared between the 30 or so people, right? That is incredible. And you also have to speak about that when it comes to if I want to sign for a team and I'm a star player, Sundowns, if they do well in CAF, which they usually do, if they get to semifinals, that's already some money. If they win this, that's 75 mil. Even if they don't win it, it's 54 mil, 57 mil that's coming in that they share. So imagine being able to go to a club and be a bona fide millionaire from 2 tournaments. On top of your salary is on the side. They come to you and they say, guys, you guys share this money. Who wouldn't want to play? Who wouldn't want to go? That's why I'm thinking that there's going to be a time where this is going to cause fights within the PSL. So, for example, already, John Comitis has come out. John Comitis is on the executive of the PSL. He's the owner of Cape Town City. He's come out and he's already started making noise about the number of games that the AFL will contribute to the season, especially if they extend it. So if 24 teams are chosen, and let's say 2 or 3 teams come from South Africa, that means that you see how Sundowns has not played for this month? It destabilizes what the other teams do. And apparently they're going to have a biannual meeting together. And what's going to happen is that people are already saying it's going to be split between teams that are fine with the AFL and teams that are not fine with the AFL. Because logistically, it will be a nightmare for the PSL and certain other teams if now you have to give up a month. I think they're trying to make it a month tournament where that's a possible 15 fixtures have to be moved around. So it's going to be very interesting. Add on top this thing of Sundowns is sharing 60 million with their players, right? What does that do with the bargaining power of the league when you want to sign players, right? It's gonna be interesting, and that's gonna play into. I think a big problem is going to be which teams are going to be included, and will it be fine if certain teams are included and others are not? It's gonna be interesting to watch. No stress, Les. No stress. Sundowns must force the issue now in the first half. Second half, they'll be under pressure. I think Wydad is possibly looking to just frustrate Sundowns. They've got the lead. The only issue is as Rulani says, 1-0 or 1 goal lead can betray you at any time. It's a scoreline that can betray at any time. Because Wydad can sit back. But if Sundowns gets a goal, now Sundowns is the team that is in that has the upper hand because they have the away goal. It would be 2-2. They have the away goal. So I know I'm expecting Sundowns to go full out and Wydad to go full out. But the truth is, I think nobody wants to make the first mistake. If Sundowns makes the first mistake and Wydad score, that's 3-2, and they have to go and find 2 goals. If Wydad makes the first mistake and it becomes 2-2 on aggregate, now Wydad is under pressure. So they're probably going to not push the situation too hard, both teams. We're probably only going to see a more impressive play or more toe-to-toe, end-to-end, pound-to-pound stuff in the second half. That's when I think push comes to shove. But in the first half, I don't think we'll see too much of attacking or risking or doing those type of things. Rulani will probably do that thing he did versus Chiefs, do the thing he did versus TS Galaxy, where there'll come a point that he throws the kitchen sink at the game, and you'll see who's on the bench. Abo Sirino coming on, Bakon Abo Masego on the bench, Abo Mayema on the bench. I think if it stays that way for 70 minutes, he's going to throw the kitchen sink. If we lose today, I won't blame Rulani. Zero complaints about the starting lineup. Hey. It's so nice to have a team that has leagues in the bag. The league is basically in the bag, that are comfortable. You can afford to go, we'll give him time. You see the mirror's reflection. Which mirror's reflection, my guy? PSL must play in December. It's boring anyway. I gotta understand they're going to be playing in December, but it's only because of AFCON. Sundowns fans, they use, the mirrors. I saw there was a little bit of shine. Okay. Now my fans, when you guys are learning, okay. Nyanbona, guys. Nite hayan fun Malaysia. Leta mamira. The selection of the team was already questionable this season. What merit will they use next season? I don't know. Okay, first shot, or a shot from Sundowns, wide from Uribero. Yeah, both teams are still in first gear, man. They haven't gone out of first gear. Okay, Sundowns looking for something, probing. I think this game is going to need Masego at some point. I think it's going to need Masego. But itala what you must. I understand what you're saying. Sorry, Tabang. I understand what you're saying. Very interesting AFL. Because it's a Super League, the question becomes, is it the best teams? Because you already have the best teams playing in the CAF Champions League. So if you want to make it a question of qualifying, great. The best teams already make it into the CAF Champions League. The issue is that there's a lot of regions in Africa that may never be able to have an AFL contender if you go just in rankings, because the rankings are very skewed. The same teams that make it into the end of the Champions League are the same teams then that will play in the AFL. So the majority of the points that have been scored or won comes from Wydad, Sundowns, Al Ali, the normal guys, Petro de Luanda, Simba. It's the same people. So then, if you work by a ranking system, you've knocked out most of Africa, right? And then also, just by the way, if it does go rankings, teams like Kaizer Chiefs can get in because according to the point system, last I checked, I'll have to just double check, Chiefs become something like the 22nd best team, 21st, 22nd best team in Africa, according to the ranking system, because we made a final 2 years ago, right? And if you base it on that criteria, Chiefs then becomes a 20th team, for example. But then that becomes unfair to the other teams. So you already have the CAF Champions League doing the best. Now the AFL will need to be wider because also commercially, you want the AFL to be watched by a lot of people. And that's why there was the Super League concept. The Super League concept was the best teams in the world, Real Madrid, Barcelona, all those guys, and the biggest teams in the world, including Arsenal, who hadn't done much in the Champions League in 8 years, coming together to create a spectacle tournament. So the AFL is going to have to balance whether they want to be the best or they want to be the biggest. Now, if you want to be the biggest, you have to include the biggest clubs in Africa, whether or not they are watched, right? So, for example, I think CAF, if they want to be the biggest, you have to include Abo Chiefs, Abo Pirates, because Then you get 90,000 people at F&B like yesterday for the AFL. You get the bars, you get all of that stuff. You have to include Abu Zamalek, even though Zamalek isn't doing that well, that side. You have to include a lot of teams that have followings, but then it becomes unfair. So then when it goes to 24 teams, I genuinely want to see, because that will tell you the intentions of why it was created. The European Super League, that was easy. That was the big teams going, guys, we want to make more money for ourselves. They said it as it's unfair for Barcelona, or how did the president of Real Madrid, he put it as it's unfair for Real Madrid to have to share TV rights with Getafe because we're making all the money. So we want to create a tournament where it's fine, we'll come back and play your leagues, but we can maximize our commercial viability. Then there's other questions. Sundowns and Wydad are about to win another, 75 million rand. Sundowns win this, it's 75 million rands in the bag, right? Whereas most of the teams in Africa outside of Sundowns, Al Ali, the big teams, most of those guys complain about the monies for traveling. We heard Marumo Kellens saying that it's 19 million that we won, but majority of that 19 million has already gone towards travel and things like that. So, hey, it's going to be very interesting to see how this pans out and how they do it. But yeah, I'll carry on following it and we'll see what happens. Okay, so Sundowns has started pressing Wydad high, turning it up a little bit. They've won the ball back. Ooh, that was a bad decision. Should have played it shorter. Ooh, they should have played it shorter. That was a good chance. Wydad was asleep there. AB today, I think he's safe. Yeah, he's safe. Lubusa's there, covering him. Wydad hasn't necessarily gone out on attack. So they haven't done much. Wydad hasn't gone forward. If you recall the first leg, Wydad literally was attacking from like minute 3, because they knew they needed to get that home advantage. So maybe it's safe because Wydad is thinking, guys, we're 2-1 up. Why do we need to go hard? Sundowns must just hold Wydad second half, the altitude will catch up. That's interesting. Altitude is something. During the water break, Rolani must talk to the boys. They're very slow to react on the ball. And they're very far from each other. Which is something that Sundowns doesn't usually do. They're usually very close. I just hope that having the 2 strikers back doesn't destabilize the team from the point of they've been playing a specific football for the past few months. And now you've got 2 guys back in who you have to accommodate, and, chemistry, wara, all of that stuff comes into play. I just think that the first half is going to be cagey. Wydad doesn't necessarily have to do anything. Sundowns probably trust themselves to maybe do something in the second half, try overwhelm Wydad in the second half. As people are saying, let the altitude catch them, let the heat catch up to them, and then in the second half, then you can overrun them. Maybe that's the plan. But what I will tell you is that the second half is going to be very, very high tempo, very intense. Very, very intense. It has to be. No, merit will make sense unless you go for the numbers. But Tabang, then it goes back to the question, you already do that with CAF, the Champions League. So what was the point of creating a football league on top of the Champions League, right? What sense does it make? And you could get very political with the answer, but I don't want to do that today. Mara, you're going to see, chances are, in the knockout stages of the Champions League, you're going to see Petro Simba. What happened there? Unlucky, boy. Yeah, I just didn't know where the ball was. And that would have been incredible. So the knockouts of the Champions League are going to be Sundowns, Al Ali, Wydad, Petro Simba, ES Tunis, I guess. Nah, not ES Tunis. But essentially, the teams that are going to be playing the AFL. So what's the point of having another tournament? Sundowns is really disjointed, especially in attack. Sundowns today, they're relying on Shalule. Every ball they get, they cross it. Red card is coming in half. Mudawi, I didn't see the ball shape. Sundowns best 11 is the team that started today. Merit will not make waves. I think they must go big teams. But we'll see, guys. We'll see how it plays out. Oh, what a break. Oh, what a break. Do you think that maybe Wydad prepared for Sundowns that didn't have Ribeiro and didn't have Shalulile? Is that maybe playing into this? Maybe the coach told them after seeing that starting lineup, hey guys, let's first watch them and see how they're going to attack us. And then we'll make adjustments on the fly. Remember, AFL is not sanctioned by FIFA. They're trying to create a new alternative. It is sanctioned by FIFA. Kumo, it is. Fully. The European one wasn't. This one is sanctioned by FIFA. They got the go-ahead. They got everything. That's why there's VAR. That's why there's all of this stuff. It's literally sanctioned by FIFA as a response to the European one. So when the European one happened, it wasn't sanctioned. Then FIFA was like, okay, we need to come up with an answer. That's why Champions League, the format of the Champions League next year is going to change. So they're going to have, I think it was 4 historic team slots. So for your Arsenal's example, if Arsenal didn't qualify, for the big teams that don't qualify, then I believe that this AFL is an experiment here so that they can go implement it that side. It's fully CAF. It's fully CAF and FIFA sanctioned. It's the CAF Super League. So yeah, they're testing it. They're testing it. I don't think so, Mr. T. You'll see a different Wydad second half. If we don't get a goal now, it's going to be hard in the second half. True. That's why I was saying that I expected Sundowns to come out guns blazing, but I'm also thinking that maybe they're also going, we don't want to be the ones that make the first mistake. Let's see how Wydad handles the environment, handles the weather, the altitude, handles all of that stuff. Then second half, we go guns blazing. The only issue is that I don't know if Shalulile and Ribeiro can make it to the end of a second half. I don't know. They've been on injury for a very long time. So do you trust Sundowns to end the game without a striker, score a goal, possibly reply to a Wydad goal? Who knows? It's definitely an experience. The Super League will happen. It will happen. It will happen. It's just that FIFA wants to make it their Super League. Because I think FIFA's scared that, FIFA's scared that if we allow these big teams to go out and create their own league, what's going to stop Real Madrid and those guys deciding, or those owners deciding, you know what, guys, screw the league. We've got something that's way more lucrative. You get what I mean? Also, if the Super League is more lucrative than your normal league, then what happens when you start seeing, you're not seeing Haaland. You're going to start seeing the secondary guys, the kids. Think about Europa. You'll start seeing the kids playing, because why would I risk Haaland for this league that means nothing when I could go play Super League where I don't have to qualify? The European one didn't even have relegation. So now the leagues are getting secondary players. You're getting the benched players. You're getting the kids, right? Meanwhile, these guys are going, we're going to go take the other one seriously. So I think that's why FIFA is trying so hard to test these things so that they can, manage these big clubs. Can you imagine if PSG, if Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, City, Arsenal, Bayern Munich, all those guys decided, Juventus decided, yeah, guys, we've got a league. We've got an actual league that's 20 games. well, 20, 40, it would be the same number of games as I play in the league. I'm not going to risk my best guys for something that's not making me money. I like the way he broke down how Modiba plays. I see him inverting and unmarked at times. Yeah, they invert him. I look at Modiba as a central midfielder, especially when they didn't have strikers. But then before that, they used to invert Modiba and push Kutsia into the middle. So then it would be them in the middle. Allende would sometimes come and collect, but Kutsia would be the guy who was given the task of progressing the ball up. Mokoena is more of a dirty jobs player. He does the things that the other guys don't do. Like, you might not see Mokoena a lot in the game, but he does the marking. He does all of that stuff. Modiba gets on the ball a lot, especially in the past few weeks. You know, so yeah, that's how they play him. That's how they play him. They're not even tiring what Wydad with this heat and altitude thing might not have an effect. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hi, Alstabi. Mutsepe stealing money for Sundowns. Guys, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. 37 minutes, no shot on target for both teams. This is the best 11 versus that best 11 games that Todd Bowley wanted also happened at some point. There hasn't been any shot on target or goalkeeper save. Then you guys say this is better than the derby. I think we give them the benefit of the doubt. We give them benefit of the doubt. That at some point they can turn it on and play. I think that's why. Hey, like game solo. I don't want to say anything about that game. This best 11 versus that best 11 games that Todd Bowley wanted. Yeah. Well, you mean you remember Bowley is American. So Americans have their all-star games. Remember the PSL tried it. I don't know if you guys remember. There was a season in December where PSL tried that. So in the NBA, they have All-Star Weekend. All-Star Weekend is the best players from the Eastern Conference versus the best players from the Western Conference. So that's what Bowley wanted to do. PSL tried it, and they did it. They split it into 4, and I'm forgetting the names of the different regions. They also tried it. It's all a marketing ploy. The NFL also has it. They call theirs the Pro Bowl. So that's why Bowley wanted something like that. This is not Soweto at Keller. Hey, guys. Hey, Mara, guys. You guys and beef. Let's unite, guys. Let's unite. You'll fight after the 90 minutes ends, I guess. Okay, Sundowns on the attack. Is that Ribeiro? Oh, deep cross in. Deep cross in. I guess they told him to come back and start playing ball. Okay. But then you'd rather play with one striker, I guess. There's AB. So, tactically, this is what Sundowns did. Sundowns plays in a 3-4-3, usually. They saw, and it's something that I and many people on the show have said, when you play AB in the back 3, what happens is on transition, when they have to defend the transition, because Umudiba, whoever's supposed to be on the left, are gone, AB has to run out to the wing, and he's weak there. So what he's done is he's brought in Abo Lebusa and made a back 3 of like Lebusa Mvala and Lebusa Mvala, Lemang Lemudao. Well, Mudau's up there. I'd say Kanaki now somebody else. He's made that 3, which allows UAB to be wider in a less dangerous place. Because when he's back here in a traditional 3, he struggles. And then him and Modiba can interchange on that left-hand side because Modiba can play left wing back and left back too. Oh! Ooh. Cross in. Keeper didn't deal with that. Shalulile being a thorn in the keeper's side there for a little bit. Massive cross from the Brazilian. Yeah. Shalulile and the keeper hit each other there. Lutero says, also being live on YouTube was the best decision because it allows us to sync with you with the game since the DStv app is 30 seconds behind. I'm trying. Sometimes YouTube gives me a bit of an issue with that, but I'm trying to make sure that we can watch it live, guys. Hey, that DStv app, man, you can't watch live games there. Watch on SABC Plus, guys. SABC Plus, it's free to download. You can get it, watch the game. This is on SABC One. I'm seeing the mirrors. Yeah, there's mirrors, guys. Hey, Sundowns fans have no chill. Mirrors even when the keeper's lying down injured. Guys. You're wrong for that. Should that have been a foul? Maybe. But Shalulile is good at that type of thing. Maybe it should have been a foul. In the group. Time wasting. Yeah, guys. All is fair. But in all is fair in love and war. This is war. Any tactic you can use. Any tactic you can use to slow down the game. Slow it down. Any tactic. SABC Plus is pretty much like TV. Last time I tried it, much better than DStv Stream. Yeah. SABC, guys, if you're watching. It's like DStv Stream, guys, if you're watching. No, it's called. Let's see the commentary on SABC. They said that this is tactics by this team. Yeah, well, I mean, they are in the lead. They are in the lead. Whatever happened to that new rule? Because in England, in the EPL, the teams were told that if you waste time, we're going to add that time on. So if you remember earlier on in the season, you're seeing Boma 11 minutes added on, Boma 12 minutes added on. That stopped. I wonder if they're going to carry that on for this one. Mirrors in South Africa versus lasers. North Africans. I saw Wydad complaining that Downs wasted time in Morocco. I was like, this one doesn't know his players. I think Al Ali also complained. You see, 12 minutes added on. So don't waste time. You mustn't waste time in these games. They will add it, but to be fair, there was water breaks and things. No such thing as time wasting in these games now. 12 minutes added on. What do we need River in this game? Okay, I think Sundowns is gonna try do something before halftime. But to 12 minutes robbery, we need 15 to 20 minutes. It's gonna be Bears at the end of the game when the ref says 20 minutes. Sundowns with 70% of the possession so far. 70% of possession. Wydad hasn't come here to play. They've come here to defend their lead. I just want Sundowns to score so that we can see a real game, guys. Aye, man. This thing of parking the bus is not nice. Watching buses, even though these are very nice, these are very nice buses with Wi-Fi and charging points inside. I'm a Greyhound, Mara. Bus is boring. Bus is boring. Remember the whole week telling you guys that Wydad want to attack us? The way they attacked us there. No, they weren't going to. There's no need. There's no need. I think Wydad has seen that Sundowns' transition defense is not very strong. So why try and run out when you can let them attack you? And when they get desperate and they throw the kitchen sink, there'll be a lot of chances, spaces that open up behind. That's what I'd do. All Sundowns needs to do to change that is to go 1-0 up. Then that changes everything. But if it stays 0-0, why should Wydad go and attack? They've got the advantage. And Sundowns will be under pressure. They're home. They're doing all that stuff. It'll be similar to what happened with Al Ali and Sundowns. When Al Ali went to the second leg. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, combination play. Oh, there we go. Shot. Shalulile! One nil. 1-0. Hey, that presence in the box. That presence in the box. You can't take that presence for granted. That presence in the box. Now we're going to see a game. So if it liwe Sundowns yaphuma. Yeah. Maragati pen. No, I feel liwe yaphuma. Yes, you're right. Now we're going to see a game. They must not sleep. Wydad react fast. Ngsati in your picture. They overwhelmed them there. First shot, yeah, no, he's onside. Well done. You see, Ushalulile, that's what Sundowns was missing. Just someone in the box. Someone in the box who's got that finishing ability. The issue before, in other games where you don't have Ushalulile, is that the players think like midfielders. Shalulile thinks like a striker. He wants to get that goal. Now things have switched. It's 2-2 on aggregate. And as it stands, because Sundowns has the away goal, Wydad is under pressure. Now it switches. Oh, Sundowns, you guys have yellow smoke. Ay, man, nizamile, shem. The 57, you guys have yellow smoke. Well done, guys. No, ay, man, well done. Huh? Yellow smoke and mirrors. Ay, man. Something changed camera frame. I can't put it on TV, guys. If you can watch me, you can watch it on sabcsports.com. You can watch it on SABC Plus. You can watch it on YouTube. CAF TV, I believe. CAF TV. No. AFL, the African Football League channel. Now look, Wydad is going to come right back. Five minutes of the 12 has been played. Concentration time, very critical. It's very, very critical. I-final. Ubungazi ukuthi final lang. They're banning yellow pepper. They're banning yellow pepper. A guy match box later. Sorry, the match boxes are Sundowns. They were just practicing. So they needed the match boxes for light and pepper. Yellow and blue smoke has been there for some time. Really? Okay, maybe I've just never noticed it. Now Wydad wants to attack. Exactly. I told you guys. The 2-1 is a very is a score that can expose you. Oh, let's try a little baguette ko stadium. Baguette it's wearing come on baguetting. We need respect to tap in. It's not just an easy goal. I see another goal for Sundowns as they want to attack. Let's see. Wydad is going to wake up now, but hey, can they score versus Sundowns? 24 games unbeaten. What of us? Well, home. Bit worried about the fans. Immediately Downs get under pressure. They stop singing. They're going to sing now. They have a reason to sing now. It's 1-0 up. If they don't sing now, aye. Okay. Sundowns 1-0. 75 million as it stands is in the pocket. Let's see what they do. Yeah, Jigga man, you guys need one more goal. You do. But now you have the luxury of Wydad having to attack. So you see the thing I was telling you about Wydad waiting for Sundowns so that Sundowns gets frustrated. Then Sundowns throws everything forward and you can catch them out when they do that. Now Wydad is in that situation. They're going to have to go on the offensive. And you might just see Ribeiro and Shalule's best work right now. in these last few minutes and in the second half. In the stadium singing different songs. Ow. The thing is not that we don't sing, is that we have different sections. Kanti lisagregator tililona. Agent. That's why you need someone called Dramung. Let's say one song. The game is showing on which channel? It's on SABC 191. Now I'm enjoying that shoe shine in piano. I saw. I saw. Let's see if they can get a second goal here from this set piece here. But the Celtics need to do supporter conferences. Hey, there was times where Vodacom Park was something else. 2-2 on aggregate, guys. Just an update is 2-2 on aggregate. Let's see if Sundowns can get another goal from a set piece. There's been 12 minutes added on for those who are just joining. We are now 9 minutes into that 12 minutes that was added on. Yes, away goal does count. Mali, away goal does count. I'm happy for Sundowns. Even I'm a Paris fan, at least they'll be the first team in Africa to take the Super League, the African Football League. It'll be good to be in the records. It'll be very good to be in the records. I mean, Pirates is in the record for the first South African team to win ECAF Champions League. Sundowns is going to be the first to win the African Football League as a whole. So for the rest of the history of the AFL, Sundowns can say that they're the first ones to do it. Whatever happens going forward. I just hope that there's no star. Please, guys, has anybody heard if there'll be a star or something put on the kit? Because, if that's going to happen, please count me out. I am a Wydad fan. I can't live with you guys having a star and something else, and then that other team also having a star or neighbors. Can't live with that. Let's see what Wydad does. They're on the attack. That was going to be offside though. CAF must do it like Europe and scrap the away goal rule. It makes games more interesting. No busting. I love the away goal rule. I love it because it gives stakes to games. I love the away goal rule. If there's no stakes to a game, Wydad could come here and you see it's 1-0. They could go, you know what, we're parking the bus, we'll wait for extra time. But with away goals, now Wydad has to attack. They have to go forward. Where's it trying to check on? Remember golden goal? Oh, golden goal football was incredible. Golden goal. No, not this extra time thing. Extra time, whoever scores first wins. That thing was incredible. We didn't watch buses. You couldn't park the bus. Somebody had to go for it. Manje, when you scrap away goals, you watch the Champions League and teams will relax. I don't know. That's why I'm like, hey, is there a star? Please. Star for top 8 tournament. No ways they get a star for Charity Cup. We must protest. I think there'll be a badge on the shirt or the arm, but no star. I think I can live with that. We're still old. The Ledesima star winning the PSL 3 times in a row. Ghana, they said they were going to do that. They said they were going to give awards for leagues since 1971. And if you've won 12 to 15 leagues, there was something on the kit. Then 15 to whatever, there was meant to be another one. From 1 to 12. What happened to that from the PSL? Because I know at least Chiefs would have something on the kit. If there's no star, I support South Africa then. Sundowns, please give Sirino. Senzo, let's not, I don't want to say anything. No, guys, we can't take Jessica. Jessica is all we've got, guys. Please leave Jessica alone. Similar to the Club World Cup, so okay, I can live with it then. It's fine. No stars on jerseys, please. Excuse me. Okay, halftime, guys. You know how halftime works. I'm going to let in 4 people. Then we're going to have a conversation about it. If you want to join, there will be a button at the bottom of your screen that says multi-guest. Please click it and be fast, guys. I can't wait for people to come on. Then at the end of the game, I will open for everyone. And everyone will get their 2 minutes to shine and speak about it. But then we'll only speak about the game after. Mto, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
Hey, I know I'm good, man. Hey, hi. Sundowns is doing exactly what South African teams need to be doing when they play in Africa. Take these North African teams to this 3 p.m. heat. You can see the Wydad guys, they can't even play. I mean, ball position was about 70 something to 29%. So that tells you that they're not coping with the heat. I think that's before even we talk about the tactics of the day. So you know what, Sundowns got that one right, and I must also give points to also the Sundowns fans, because in North Africa they abuse us with those lasers. So now they brought mirrors here, so which is fair. So I think, yeah, on the game, at Sundowns are trying, but this shot was really the one dangerous attack that they really had. So which is a good thing that it ended up in a goal, because had it not ended up in a goal, clearly it was going to be not half time, and it was going to be in the favor of you with that going. So now we that have to come out and play, which is again in the favor of the Sundowns, because all they need to do now is just catch them on the count, and then they've won the tie. So I feel like it's working in their favor right now.
Okay. Let me go to Agent. Agent, how are you, my brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You should be standing in the stadium, Mara. You should have your miracle stadium.
Hey, when you go with the visa says time to go home. You go home.
Tell me, how did you see this first half, my brother?
Yeah. So, I think as I expected during the week that sometimes there's a few affecting teams, eh? You don't just come to Loftus and play the way you play when you're home, otherwise you get your seats, So I think it was what I expected. They'll sit back, try to continue Sundowns until maybe the 60th, 70th minute, then they start pushing for that goal, because with them, every goal is 2 goals. So I don't think they should even change that tactics for now, just sit back, catch them on a counter, because if you're going to be catching them, exposing yourself, they get 2 goals, then it's a must to score now, and then becomes problems. So I think, yeah, they approached it the same way I thought they would. And with Sundowns, obviously, I think the presence of a striker, it showed. That was a striker's goal, striker's instincts, If it was Swani, there's one wouldn't be there, or Unku, they wouldn't be there, So, yeah, it's nice to have Oribeiro and Shalule back, even though I don't think they're that fit, but it's okay. I'm not going to complain. And I wanted to say this, that even if we lose today, I don't understand with Eves, but this is the lineup that I would have preferred, Omvala, Shalulile, and everyone. This is the lineup, So I don't want when things turn out, people will say, line this, the leadership got the lineup correct for the first time. I have no complaints. So yeah.
Okay. Kumo, how did you see that first half?
Yo, my guy, first of all, let me say apologies to Agent. That's what he meant when he said fear factor. Oh, okay. Yo, man, you're thinking this game, honestly, it's amazing what a goal can do, guys. Yo, I was so nervous. Like, I'm not a player, so you can imagine like how these players are going through, So, now happy this is like a high stake game. Like there's a lot of money on the line, breaking rights on the line. So I understand the cautious play in the beginning, one. And I think maybe naga 60, 70 minutes, like you said earlier, I support your sentiments, bringing on Paisley players on board just to liven up the game. Mara, before Butler fell, can we at least get a goal just so we can be settled and then next year go class? Because wow, I see we are looking the better team, even though we didn't have a lot of chances. But the way we control and the way we play when we want to play, Korea wants, we just don't throw the ball around just for vibes. There's a plan. And obviously, as a fan, I want to see goals, but I understand, with the king, there is the game plan and they're gonna pounce if they have to.
Okay, I'm gonna come back. Langa, how are you?
Yebo. Hey ziyakhala.
Uyibona njani le match? Zikhalelani.
Ngibona ngawe bengingazi ngisho nokuthi khona ukuthi final ngibona singawela
Hawu.
ulala ngithi angingeni hawu kanti final
Kanti bakuphi last
angazi
week?
mina indaba engaka ngcono ba angazi phela mina ukuthi angiyinakele nje le ndaba le ukuthi hawu iSundowns sihambe kangaka kule nontozana le league le Leicester sekhe star mase ngekho nje star ngoba kwaba nestar sifile angazi sofela le ndaba yestar kuze kube nini ngoba ne-Chiefs ayibuse
First half.
Yabo njengoba duthi iWydad idefendile wena ubona ukuthi ku-right ikudefende mina yaphisana nalokho yabona seziyakhala-ke manje seziyakhala kubo and lokho bebengakuvimba ukuthi bevele bekore kuqala bona or benze something hayi ukuthi bevele bedlale ibhola lobugwala ngoba ubugwala phela vele lobo sebeyashayeka manje manje hayi ngeke.
Okay. Let me go back to Mto. Mto, I hear people saying that there's a fear factor. And do you think that it's a fear factor, or was it Wydad, rightfully as the people who had a lead, came into this game and they went, you know what, guys, we've already got a lead. We need to see what you guys are going to do. Is it a fear factor, or was it Wydad going, guys, we've already got a 1-goal advantage. Why do we need to go hard? Do you think that it was the proper approach?
No, the approach here we did was okay because honestly, how many clear-cut chances did Sundowns create? Not so many. Not so many. Sundowns just had a possession of the ball, which I think they were expecting Sundowns to have a possession of the ball. So when it comes to that, I don't think we did too much wrong. They were just that it was unfortunate that at that moment the ball fell right at the person that Sundowns needed the most, especially for this game. You see, so again, I don't think if you're a Wydad coach, you could say that you got the tactics wrong for the first half because honestly, you are playing a Gule heat as a pitch already. You're not used to that heat, so you have to obviously respect the Sundowns good day at home. Yeah, Bona. So unfortunately, the goal came. So now he has to try and attack. Unfortunately, so it's about changing the tactics now. We're no longer gonna be sitting back. Now he has to throw everything at Sundowns, and I wonder if it's gonna work in Sundowns' favor now.
Okay. Asian, same two questions. Was it Wydad being afraid, or was it Wydad going, we've got the lead, we put the onus on the Sundowns to try and beat us? And was that the right approach, at least for the first half?
Yeah, no, I think it was the right approach. You don't want to stretch yourself, and then when you need a gear two, in the last 20 minutes, you have already exhausted yourself. So I think it's all about conserving energy in this heat. So I think it was the right approach, and also given that at some point we expect that bomb squad, that means bomb squad of that black guy, whatever the name is, and the number 10. So at some point we're going to need them, but they can't push the team alone. They only need the teammates. So so I think it was the right approach. Like I said, even the goal would be the next 10 minutes. After halftime, don't concede, just stay solid, and then you can go forward after that. So I have no problems with the approach by them. Okay. I think the honest match on Sundowns to score in the first 10 minutes.
Let me go to Kumo. Kumo, Same two questions. Are they scared, or was it a tactical? Like, are they scared of Sundowns, or did they go, you know what? We don't have to do much. Let's see how this first half is going to go. And then, do you think that approach from Wydad was the right one?
Their tactics come from a position of being afraid, so they're definitely scared. Ne? This Wydad team is a big team. Like, we know of them all the way from South Africa and from North Africa. It's a big team. They shouldn't be playing like this, man. This is not like a simple cup. You know, they've proved that they know how to press Sundowns. They can score against Sundowns, and they know how to focus on a player and utilize their strength. I don't understand why you would come here and choose to sit back and relax, you know, because you're wasting more energy by playing this park the bus mentality. Rather go for it and lose 10-0. At least you can go back home with pride and say, we went there, the better team played and the better team won, but we gave it our best. I mean, like, playing finals like this, it's gonna, no, man, it doesn't look good for them and for us as fans watching on. But if you're gonna go toe to toe with the best, like, you need to go toe to toe with the best and say, and be proud and lift your head up and say, I lost to a better team. So this approach that they're doing here, nah, man, it's not on for me. I don't think it's a good strategy, but then again, they don't want to lose, but it's them.
Okay. Let me go to Lange. Same two questions. Pela, with that Ingenagule game with a 2-1 lead, Sundowns has an away goal, but Bona Bebali Dangale 2-1. Do you think that he approached Abaguti to sit back and watch his Sundowns? Do you think it was a good approach in the second leg?
I don't think it was a good approach. Ngoba one bebazi Sundowns yabo coach fanele wazi ukuthi okay balindele ukuthi ngenze ukuthi sometimes vele wenze the opposite walokho mhlambe besathi usaqala u20 minutes wokuqala nje ningadefend nilwe nani bese uthi mekushaya lezi khathi le bese niyabuyela emuva yabo and wenza into ogood kuyo awukwazi ukuthi mhlawumbe ungekho good ekubambeni ibhola or ekudefendeni or udlala ibhola enjena wena bese ukuthi ngoba nakho sekunesimo esinje igoli lilodwa phela awekho maningi amagoli. It's not like 2 goals or something. Yeah, so kube bekuthi 2 goals ngabe ngithi hayi aba defend manje it was only 1 goal nakhona iSundowns ne away goal.
Mto, I want to come back to you and ask you.
Divide kahle ni match uthi first 25 minutes senza the opposite bese uthi the lo munye 25 minutes.
Okay. Let me go to Mto. When we look at Sundowns, how should Sundowns approach this second half? Like, I think there's a bit of a thing. How should Sundowns approach this second half, knowing that with that last time Sundowns had them 2-0 down and they were able to come back 2-2, knowing that Wydad won that first game? How should Sundowns approach the second half? And do you think that a Sundowns bus will be coming out at any point?
After 65 minutes, I expect proper game management. They're going to be parking the bus if it's still 1-0. I think Sundowns, the first 10 minutes of the second half, they should show that they are at home. They should try and get the second goal because it will also, at least worst case scenario, even if they concede, it's going to extra time. So if it's 2-1, but 1-1, they've lost the cups, they've lost the tie, so they can't really sit on this lead and think that they've done the job. I mean, they still need to come out and at least try and go for the second goal, maybe until the 65th minute, and then from then on, just manage the game. For me, I wouldn't rush to defend this 1-0 because we would be playing into. We know now Wydad has to come out and play. So if Sundowns also comes out and plays and scores the second goal first, now they've got the momentum on their side also. So I think that's what they need to try and do.
Agent, how should Sundowns approach the second half, knowing that Shalulile Ribeiro may not finish the game, but also in the back of your mind, do you think about Wydad, the fact that last time they scored 2 goals in reply here in Pretoria? How would you think about it? How would you approach this game?
And late goals for that matter, you know, when we have little or no time to respond, you know. So I think it's a case of the next 20 minutes trying to get the cushion goal, you know. because we know ourselves that Williams has that sloppy pass in him, Umvala has a mistake in him, so we have to factor those two things in and say, I need an extra save goal, and if it reaches to the maybe 80th minute and you're still leading by 1-0, that's when you say maybe it's high time we bring in Uduruk and hey, Mandela, but yeah.
Will you shut the back door? Can you shut the back door?
I think Mandela opened the door, but we need defenders. I'm looking at the defenders. There's only 2 defenders that we have, and then we have Uzungu. Another person has height, So Zungu is the defender, so it's only Mandela and Underook. So I think if we reach the 80th minute and are still in by 1-0, let's try our luck on defending the bus, or maybe between now and then you're saying, okay, maybe it's that time we defend by holding the ball, So that's when maybe we would bring in Uzungu, and Umkuli, so that they can have a bit more control of the ball. But otherwise, get the first goal,
Prediction?
a cushion goal. I think it's 3-1, man.
3-1 Sundowns.
Yeah.
Is this your head or your heart?
My heart, because I think Wydad has a goal in them, and I think we also have a goal in us. So I don't want penalties. I have too much trauma for penalties.
Okay. Let me go to Kumo. Kumo, same 2 questions for you. Last time they came here, they were able to score 2 late goals. 2-0. How should Sundowns approach this game now in the second half, knowing that these guys could possibly score, but also the Trakatalona ba unfit, maybe angeke ba lefe 90 minutes. Le ba tshwara jwang second half?
No, it's fine. Remember, this is a totally different team, yeah, Sundowns, And first, the other thing is that Sundowns' best defense is attacking. So there's no way Wydad can sustain this packing the bus mentality, because they're gonna use more energy in going by not attacking us. So we need to get a quick fire goal. Then also get to Alex of Maseko just to frustrate them, even though they aren't scoring, but that they're getting in there, in their boxes and stuff. So yeah, I mean, for my prediction, I think we're gonna win 2-0. 3-1, yeah, 3-2 on the day.
Okay,
Then
4-2.
4-2. Yeah, 4-2
on aggregate. Okay,
Sharp.
Kumo. I'll see you guys at the end of the game. At the end of the game, I'm going to open for everybody. Everybody will get 3 minutes to say their piece, and then we will dissect the match properly tomorrow. I think Wydad came here with a plan, and it was a very risky one. Like I always say, you can defend. Defending is not an issue, but you have to show that you can be a little bit aggressive in attack too, because 1-0 is not a very big scoreline. But also, if Sundowns scores, you go down, it becomes 2-2, and now you have to come out and attack. So I expected Wydad to maybe try to do something very early on, just to calm down the nerves, The fact that Sundowns had 5 shots, 2 on target, and Wydad had 0, no shots, no nothing. They didn't even have possession. Sundowns had 79% possession or something like that. That just shows you that parking the bus is great, but now you guys have to find a way to come back, because Sundowns is 1-0 up. On the Sundowns side, I guess that's what Sundowns has been wanting over the past few months. Somebody who's in the box who can finish. And that's why he started with Ribeiro and he started with Shalulile, so that possibly the 1 or 2 chances they were going to get, they could take advantage of. In the second half, it's going to be very interesting, because this is not the first time Wydad has been down to Sundowns in a knockout of a very big competition. Last time Wydad was here, they were 2-0 down to Sundowns after drawing the first leg 0-0, and they were able to get 2 late goals and knock Sundowns out. So maybe they feel a little bit confident in knowing that maybe they could get back into this game. But now you'll see they brought on Upuli. Upuli is the bully, a big guy who they're going to be looking for a lot in the second half. If you watch the first half, the first game, towards the end of the game, Wydad was putting in a lot of crosses, and those crosses looked very dangerous, right? So I think they're going to start going up the wing and putting in those crosses and see if they can catch Sundowns out, as they almost did, I think it was on 2 occasions in the first half. So Bully's going to come in for that. Latimi has come off. And that's very interesting because Latimi was the one who was attacking AB on the left-hand side of Sundowns' defense. He's gone off. So we'll see how they go for that game. I'm also not sure if Wydad was scared or if it was part of the plan. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hi! Peter! Mistake by Wydad. Peter Shalulile mistrapped the ball. That could have closed it. That could have closed it. What's also going to be very interesting, but it was going to be offside. Was it going to be offside? No, that was a ball from Wydad. What's also very interesting, last year when Wydad played the Sundowns, there were questions asked of Rulani for being naive in a very important knockout game, in that they carried on attacking, they carried on playing a positive brand of football, and Wydad caught them out. So there were so many questions asked about maybe you should have had a Charlie, maybe you should have slowed down. So now that Sundowns is 1-0 up, do they slow down? Come 65th minute, do they slow down? Do they go, we're not going to attack? It's very interesting, the different permutations of what we're seeing in this game. It's very, very interesting. Because Rulani has been working on teaching a Sundowns team how to grind. If you watch how they played versus Pirates, scored the goal. Pirates not in the final, the game that they played in the league, scored the goal, showed a lot of discipline. 2 backs of 4, sat back, really defended the Pirates. Different to what they did versus Wydad last year. So do they do that versus Wydad as something they've been building up to all season? So many questions, man. So many questions. Yeah, wasn't he going to be offside from... is it still offside if the ball comes from a Wydad player playing a ball back? Does it still count as offside? Yeah, he wasn't. There we go. It's a pass back. Why is the keeper wasting time? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Wydad trusted itself to get a goal. Hopefully this is not the MTN8 final flashbacks. Let's see. No, yeah, it's not offside. It's not offside from an opposition player. That was a back pass. Shalulile. That would have iced the game for Sundowns. Proper. Away goal plus another goal on top. That would have been crazy. But let's see. Let's see what Wydad does. Now, but they haven't showed any urgency thus far in the game. Terrence. Okay, let me just check what the other platforms are saying. Pella, we are live on other platforms too. We'll play their way, we'll sleep, roll on the floor, and win the AFL. Says Ike. Simply Cursive says, how has the game been as a spectacle? Entertaining or other side? Not entertaining. I can't say it's entertaining. Simply Cursive. Can't say it's entertaining. I'm hoping that the second half is a lot more entertaining. Did Wydad leave it too late? I think Wydad should have... Look at Infantino. Yeah, you guys kept showing Infantino when she was playing Pirates yesterday. He looked bored. He looks bored here too. I know it's the final, but he looks bored here too. Because Wydad has not been in this game. And Sundowns hadn't been able to take advantage of them. So yeah, we must do the same thing. Okay, where was I? Did we... I think Wydad should have come out and attacked the Sundowns. Sundowns press wins again. It is 2-0 Sundowns. 2-0 Mamelodi Sundowns. Whoa. Wydad. Sundowns press gets another. Wow. I know Sundowns is gone. Barring Kaizer, Sundowns is playing versus a PSL club. Sundowns is gone. Oh, Rulan is telling them that he wants 3. Rulan is telling them that he wants 3. I return on. I get it. This is the 10 on sign in football. 10 on, he wants 3. Oh, another misplaced pass from that Wydad midfield. Sundowns is gone, guys. Sundowns is gone. It's over. Wydad is not coming back. Wydad is not coming back. No way. Ha, ha, ha. Mudiba gets a goal. Told you guys, Mudiba is a central mid. Central mid. Two very sloppy passes from Wydad. 2. Hey, look at Rulani. We're never going to hear the end of this one. But I'm happy for him, guys. I'm happy for him. Exactly what Sundowns needed to do. Exactly. Guys, did you see where coach was standing? Mudiba is class. No, Mudiba is class. He showed Chalulile how to finish that. Mudiba is class. Now, it gets even more crazier because the Wydad is going to be throwing the kitchen sink. Sundowns could score a third. Sundowns could score 3-4. Sundowns could score 3-4 here. Remember, the game only needed 1 goal to take this game to penalties. It does, but Wydad has to do a lot now. Wydad has to do a lot. Yeah. He's playing left mid. He's playing left center mid, basically. We need Masego now because the kitchen sink is coming. Man City wants Mudiba. Is the headline. We must look out for you, but I'm talking. Where can I stream it? You can stream it on the African Football League YouTube channel. You can stream it on SABC Plus. You can stream it on sabcsports.com. You can watch it on SABC 1, channel 191. These Wydad defenders, they sold the game, guys. They sold the game. But I don't want to use words like sold. They went a tabag. Don't use words like sold, man. Now Sundowns needs to slow the game down and take all those fouls. Yeah. They do. I think there's an opportunity to get 3. I think they can get 3 here. This coach wants coach PSV. It's not evident. How many goals must Casablanca score to win? 2 goals. 3 goals. 3 goals to win. No, man, it's 2 goals to win. What am I saying? 2 goals to win. Because they'll have 2 away goals. Apologies. 2 goals to win. It's 3-2 on aggregate. I think I got it wrong there. Apologies, guys. 3-2 on aggregate. It's not a sold game. Sundowns is better at pressing them. Yeah. Hey, but they can't play at the back. They can't play at the back. Wydad sleeping. Sundowns can smash them. It's coming the third one. Yes, 2 goals. Apologies. Sorry, guys. Sorry. There's no other word than sold. Sold has connotations. Sold in Africa has connotations, but I don't want to go there. 1 goal for Pens, yes. Wydad needs to win or else Motsepe is going to get flagged. I don't think Motsepe cares. I don't think he should care. His family's team got to the final and they're winning the final. I don't think they should care. Yeah, no, this Wydad defense is suspect. But they're also making, do you know what the mistake that Wydad is making? Also, you can't push everybody up. So look at the distances between the defense and the midfield. Just watch the distances, right? What you're going to have to go and make longer, risky passes or go down the wing. So Sundowns is sending them down the wing. And they're not seeing it. Oh, Adil. Kimankana. Adil Ramsey. Wag needs to win. Need a third goal from revenge. This ref is not make sure. How is that a foul? Hey guys, best center back captain is not playing. Yeah. Is it Jabri? Oh. Oh, is that their first shot on target? A header. Jabran is not playing. Wydad is playing like cheese. Motsepe is composed for the cameras, but inside his heart is shepherding somersaults. Do you know what's crazy? You look at the owner of PSG, who is, I think, I'm not sure if he's still the chairperson of UEFA. Motsepe is going to go to those meetings and go, look, guys, this is how you do it. This is how you own a team and win these things. You don't do it like you guys in PSG. You guys have been trying for a while. Tina, we've got Champions Leagues. We've got African football leagues. That's how you do a family team. And they wanted without benefiting, unlike another Soweto team. Wydad needs 1 goal for penalties. Our non-goal is coming. Do you think Vala's going to stab it in the net? Yeah, Wydad came here very bad. Ogushe, I agree. They should have stayed back. They shouldn't have stayed back. No, guys, any big game that you play versus a big team, whether you're afraid of them, whether you're whatever, you get to the game and you play front foot. Front foot. Because if you defend, fine, you'll defend for a bit, but they will get confidence. And if you play like Wydad did, and it's 0 shots on target, 0 shots on target in the first half, excuse me, you're inviting trouble. You're inviting trouble. So come out, guns blazing, OT1, then you can go play your defense. You have to try to catch them off guard. But they chose to defend, and defend without any danger going forward. 70-something% possession. No, guys, you don't do that. 72% possession to Sundowns in the first half. But the Doves did the things. Casablanca will score 1 goal. Wydad is flat. The only way they can score is in set pieces. Maybe the altitude is catching up. Second half of that first leg, they were playing crosses, and the crosses were so dangerous. They're hoping that that guy can score Puli, like he did versus ES Tunis in the last game that they played. It's unfortunate that other SA football teams can't put their differences aside and support Aliko. Some of us are supporting his Sundowns, guys. Sundowns must be very careful for Wydad when they take set pieces. Says Theo, why is Sundowns defending now? Mlungi says, please talk. Sundowns. He's defending too early. I hope Masego comes in 75th minute. Downs winning here. How's it, Livo? We need Zungu now to hold the midfield. You need another goal, guys. You need another goal, guys. Yeah, it's 2 goals. Sorry, guys. It's 2 goals for Wydad to win. 1 goal to take it to extra time. If it ends 3-2, 4-4 in aggregate. Here's Wydad again. Yeah, no. Yeah, these guys are playing like something else now. But Sundowns is winning this. They've done their job. Wydad. Actually, Wydad their first leg. They've got no urgency with them as well. Sundowns needs to change now. Sundowns needs to attack. That's what Sundowns needs to do. They need to attack. They mustn't make the mistake that Wydad did with their lead. Press them. Hey, they suck at the back. Yeah, keeper was like, no, I'm not letting you guys put me in a tough space. Sundowns lose in that case. Blungisi, please talk to your boys. I think it's time for Sundowns to pull one of the strikers out. Yeah, if it ends 3-2, Wydad win, then Wydad go through. They've won. Not go through, they've won. If it ends 3-2 for Sundowns, Wydad win because they've got 2 away goals. But the pitch is beautiful, says Waliko. So HW was better than this. Hey, prank calls, don't start. Don't start. All you guys are starting. They need to be balanced. And the balance comes from being a threat. So I always say here, it's fine being defensive, but you have to know what you're going to do when you win the ball. Wydad didn't know what they were going to do when they won the ball. They didn't have a plan for that. They just wanted to hold the Sundowns. That was the gameplay, right? And that was very risky. I always say, be defensive, but you have to bite them a little bit. You get what I mean? Like, they have to know that, no, on transition, I've got a plan and I'm going to hurt you on transition. I may be defensive right now, but if you dare throw everybody forward, or if you dare be careless, I will bite you. If you don't bite Sundowns, they will carry on playing. That's the issue. They will carry on playing. First leg was incredible for Wydad because Wydad targeted AB. They understood that Sundowns are weak on the left-hand side. So if you can push them on the left-hand side, you can get something. Sundowns is also a team that is very reckless when they're defending transitions. So when you win the ball back and hit them quickly, they professional foul a lot. But Wydad was like, no, we don't even want to see their box. We don't care about their box. We've got a 1-goal lead and we think that that's going to be enough. Sundowns will hurt you. Sundowns will hurt you. We play at home. Now you must know that they need to continue pressing and hit them. Exactly, Tumisho. Exactly. Sundowns, not yet Sundowns, must continue to find the third goal. Otherwise, Wydad will score one. What was better? Sundowns are just managing the game now. Game plan failed. What they're doing is not safe at all. They have to attack and score the third goal. I agree fully. Uboni Rulani was telling them. This game needs Masego now more than Uzungu. Who's coming off? Yeah, Ribeiro. He wasn't going to see the full game. Oh, Zungu coming on. Very interesting. Very interesting. We should have lent this Casablanca. Okay, Zungu's coming on. I want to see. But Wydad had to score one in the 89th minute. Sundowns has been in this situation with Wydad. So let's see what Wydad does. I keep changing pronunciations. Apologies, guys. But Wydad has seen this scoreline before. And they scored 2 goals. Well, Mbala scored in one of the goals. I'm a Paris fan, but Sundowns must win today to put South African football on the map. At the top, Zungu Uzopulumuntu. Hey guys, I'm not sure about Zungu. Zungu will manage that midfield. Nice sub. Rivero was off today. Didn't I tell you about 3 goals? Tarabon. They're gonna complain for penalties. They're gonna complain for a penalty there. But Zungu, he's slow. They need to panga in Zungu. Now we can talk about Rulani being a great success. First coach to win the AFL, deserves all the credit. Okay, Masego, guys. Is VAR checking? How does African VAR play, guys? He's trying to force the VAR. Replay nyana. Terrible. The ball played in. It would be a soft penalty, to be honest. It would be a very soft penalty. Yeah, very soft penalty. It was reckless, but it would have been very soft. Hi, Luyanda, you back? How are you? You complain so much, but I find you here. Welcome. Thanks for coming back again. It was very reckless. I'm watching it on channel 191, SABC 1. I get we're not used to watching football on SABC 1. SABC 1 has the tender for AFL because the AFL said that they want to go to free to air first because they were fighting that TV rights deal thing with BN, only to go back to BN. BN is that French channel, that French broadcaster. They had the rights to CAF things. But Motsepe came in and said, you guys are ripping us off. Then he said that they're looking for a new deal and broke the contract, allegedly. Now that contract has been renewed. I don't know why. I don't know what Mshika was done, but that's why SABC has the rights. They didn't have to buy it, right? But it's also why the AFL is also live on YouTube. So if you wanna watch it, head on over to YouTube. The African Football League channel is also showing this game, where you can also watch it. So very interesting to see what's going to happen. I predict that next year it's going to be back on SuperSport. SuperSport will have the rights. Let's see the Lord. Prepare the table. I don't know, Kumo. I don't know. That's why I'm like, they didn't announce the terms, but they announced that they got back into bed with the BN. So I don't know if the BN is on the same terms or if they got a new deal. I don't know. That's like, hey, Kev, allegedly. Okay, let's see. Sundowns, aye! Purples, come on, someone! Yo, wait, that was a chance for Sundowns. That was 3. Are you sure you don't have a problem with Sundowns? Me? I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. Am I jealous? 100% jealous. 120% jealous. I can give you that. But I'm not mad with Sundowns winning this game. Sundowns should win this game. Rulani deserves something like this with the questions that have been asked on him. But I'm jealous. I'm not going to lie. They won't get it. SuperSport's going to get those rights. Come on. Wydad is playing like Chiefs. Guys, look at the distances. And you're right. They're playing like Chiefs. They've got no plan. They have got no plan. And they came into this game with the lead. I thought, honestly, I gave them the benefit of the doubt. And I thought Wydad was coming into this game and they were going, you know what, guys, we've got a 1-goal lead. Why do we need to be the guys that press? See what Sundowns does in the first half. Second half, come out guns blazing. They don't know. They can't deal with it. And you know what's funny? This Wydad team did the same. This Wydad team lost to ES Tunis the same way. They went to penalties in the previous round. So maybe we're giving them too much credit. Kalifang, extremely jealous. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. They deserve everything. Happy can't do that. Guys, you're on TikTok, YouTube, African Football League. You'll be able to watch it. It's free, guys. It's literally free. You don't need DSTV. You don't need apps. African Football League channel on YouTube, and you can watch it, guys. We must not give Wydad a penalty. We're starting to look sloppy in defense. What's happening with the birds on the grounds today? Is it a good sign? A call was made. Deco Moria. You know what? Never leave it. Rulani does something. If Rulani wins this game, he'll be like, you don't know tactics, guys. Funny enough, I can at least say that Rulani did one thing I asked for with the AD. Masego will make someone get a red card when he comes in. Masego has been whispered to, so hopefully he comes on. Mutsipen Ramaphosa. I don't want to say anything, man. I don't want to say anything. It's about us wanting that, yes, I want this for my club. And it's not happening. I don't want to take anything from Sundowns. I want this for my club. Sundowns represent us well, guys. You're a Pirates fan. They'll push SABC ratings. They want money. Be in. I wonder if Be in gets the rights to this thing as well. They don't care about SABC. They're gonna go to the highest bidder. SuperSport is the highest bidder. Moja Love could come with more money than SuperSport, and Be in will give it to Moja Love. I'm telling you guys, Be in doesn't care. CAF maybe would be like, oh no, for the good of the game. Champions League is like a SuperSport. Why? Highest bidder. It's not a conspiracy, guys. It's not a conspiracy. I'm just keeping quiet. That's why I stopped myself. Kuma, I stopped myself. Today is about you guys and winning this AFL. That's all we want to see today. AFL. You've got 17 minutes, guys. Add 45 minutes to whatever my timer says, and you've got the time. Hey, Sundowns is starting to look complacent. Sundowns is starting to look complacent. Yeah, he wants more crosses. Those in-swingers they gave first leg towards the end. There was one that just whizzed past the Wydad player's head. But they've been playing. They haven't played this game, guys. They haven't played. Be in will not care. Sundowns starting to look like Chiefs. Guys, look at Chiefs, guys. That's a big match. Look at Chiefs. Sundowns now. It's the Zungu change, bro. You should have gone for the third goal. Then you do the Zungu things and you manage the game. But let's see. 16 minutes isn't a long time, and there haven't been that many stoppages. So I doubt it will be more than 20 minutes that Sundowns has left to play. You know? So maybe they can manage it. We'll see. All right, Wydad. What a disappointment. I wanted Sundowns to win, but I wanted Sundowns to win a tough match, man. What a disappointment. Sundowns must switch on. Wydad is going forward a lot more. Maybe it's time to sub. Nuggets have a late goal because Mvala last gave them a late goal for the win. I know it's a different Wydad, but hey, who knows? It's funny watching Sundowns waste time. That's why Mvala and Lubusa are there for the crosses. Oh, Mvala headed in a cross last time he played Wydad. I'm just gonna say, our Chiefs is in yeah. Hey, let's not compare, guys. Let's not compare. Zungu is managing the midfield nicely, huh? Guys, managing midfields is one thing. Wydad managed Sundowns very well for quite a bit, and then the goal came in and everything changed. The goal came in and everything changed, huh? Need I remind you, Champions League last year, Sundowns was leading 2-0. 2-0. No away goals, no, just 2-0 straight. That's what I'm saying, agent. 2-0 straight. You can't let your laurels go. You can't let it down. No matter how badly a team is playing, Wydad needs one or two moments. Just one or two moments. And Sundowns has taken their foot off the pedal. So we'll see. But the Red Bull time, yeah, no, they must drink Red Bull. No, it was leading 2-1. It was leading 2-1. Okay. Oksalayo, late goals. So we have to look out for that. Just like now, as much as it's 2-0, remember, it's 3-2 on aggregate. So Wydad need a goal to go into extra time. They need a goal. Hey, Coach Walona, Coach Rulani is even taken off his jacket. Hey. Let's see what's happening on Facebook. Outside of Sundowns, what other teams are worth watching consistently in our league? There's no one. Yeah, simply Custom, there's no one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, let's see. Maybe Golden Arrows. Chippa United is entertaining. Their games are entertaining. I would watch them. Supersport is more consistent than Pirates and Chiefs, I'd imagine. Don't know if it's more entertaining or worth watching, but you could watch them. But hey, the Soweto guys, Pirates is up and down. Today, they could give you a 10 out of 10 performance, the most electrifying football you'll ever watch, but then not do anything the next game. Any thoughts on how Rulani keeps his players motivated this season, even though they continue winning? How does he overcome complacency? Well, if you tell your players that they're going to share 60 million, yeah, it's hard. If you tell your players that any trophy that they win, it's theirs, it's hard, right? Oh, Stellies is another one. I got a question from YouTube who's worth watching. But then in terms of complacency, I think there's two things that Sundowns does very well. One is competition. Sundowns will sign players. Sundowns will sign a player better than you. Sundowns will make sure that on the bench, there are players that can come in and change the game. Think of how Rivaldo Kutsi is not here. Think about how they did so well without Shalulile, without Ribeiro. Think about how Rulani said at the beginning of the season that he wanted another striker. So you can't be complacent in Sundowns because the competition is too much. There's people who are of quality waiting to take your place at any given moment. That's number one. Number two, performance bonuses. You eat what you kill. If you win a 75 million tournament, you share that money. If you win an ABSA League King, not ABSA, Premier League King, a league title, you share that money. MTN8, Nedbank Cup, you share all of that. So you can't have complacency there. Like already, competition-wise and ambition-wise, Sundowns will replace you. If your name is not Temba Mshishizwani, you'll be replaced with a smile, because what they want to do is bigger than you. Ooh, 3-on-2, right decision. Oh, he took it too wide. That was a scoring opportunity. So yeah, they'll replace you. And also, if you do very well, you make a lot of money. Simple. They're always getting money from Mvala. Is starting his vulnerability. Theo, it was a 3v2, Theo. A 3v2. Where? That was a chance to ice the game proper. Ice the game. That was a proper 10 minutes left, possibly, let's say 14 minutes, all in all. They're getting the money for Mayo. Guys, even more money. This is Allende and a half. I wonder if Mayo was the striker that they were looking for. One is slow. Peter had a better chance than Allende. 10 minutes remaining. Kumo says 20 minutes to go. Are they going to add? The added time going to be 10 minutes, Kumo. I hope it's 5, man, because there haven't been stoppages really in the second half. Have they had a water break? I don't think they've had a water break even. Hey, these crosses. This is what was getting Sundowns second half of the first leg. They were doing this. These crosses. They must be careful. But the longest 10 minutes ever. Oh, they had one. No, then it's 10 minutes easy. So 20 minutes to go. You are correct. These crosses. I don't know why. And I always make fun of PSL coaches and ask questions of PSL coaches for this. Wydad coach, you saw that in-swinging crosses were killing Sundowns in the second half of the first leg. You saw it, but you're not engineering enough chances for you to do that in the second half of this game. So what must can happen now? If Sundowns win, how much in total winnings is it going to be? That's 75 million. 75 million altogether, 75 million, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's a participation fee that's added onto that. Ooh, guys, the crossing, they want Castillo's head. They want to Puli Jr. Puli Jr. is the guy that they're looking for. Puli Jr. is the guy that they're looking for. Oh, wow. Oh, that was so nice. Oh, that was such nice play. If it wasn't for that foul, that was such nice play. Can I explain Paris coach? I don't understand him. We'll speak about him tomorrow. We'll speak about him tomorrow. Let's let Sundowns have their time, guys. Onyango was the best at getting those crosses. He was. Williams is suspect, Mara. He doesn't get tried too often. Honestly, Wydad really made this game boring because it's been one-sided. They didn't come to this game. They're not in this game. They are nowhere in this game. Look, they're trying to make other changes. They were not in this game at all. We must hold on. We're about to break the voodoo. Hey, BK. Well, technically, look. Let's put it like this. Sundowns and Wydad, the last 5 games that Sundowns and Wydad have played, it's been 3 draws, a win for Sundowns, a win for Wydad, right? When you look at 90 minutes. So, for me, when you look at this game, Sundowns is not really a bogey team. It's just that Sundowns lost the home legs, their home legs. They lost them. If not for that, it doesn't really look like a bogey team. Sundowns is a bogey team for Al Ahly, for example, because they beat them all the time. Imagine you're about to get knocked out in the cup final. Why wait 80 minutes to make all your subs? Right, Theo, maybe we said the same thing about Johnson. Maybe it's football, guys. Maybe that's how football is played these days. Minang Saz. I didn't expect a coach of a team of Wydad's caliber to make the same mistakes. I'll waste that time, boy. Waste that time. Aye, you are wasting time so nicely. Why get up and make it look like you're fighting? You see, Williams. But I guess it's a final. These yellow cards don't carry into anything else. So I guess you can say that. But we have been conceding on goals, bro. Hey, I don't know. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Isn't that what scares you in this game, though? Zungu is overrated, so if they win this one, they're champions. Yes, they are champions. Wydad, please do the muti. Wow, buyo. FIFA president witnessed big teams in SA win this weekend. Hey, Lerato. Guys have started, man. His color kicked in and he forgot he was faking an injury. He forgot. Tokazani says, I follow you on TikTok. Please run the campaign to hire pizza. Can I be 100% honest with you? I don't want pizza to come to Kaizer Chiefs. We'll ruin his legacy. Kaizer Chiefs needs to fix a lot of things before they think of coaches. I don't want pizza to be next in line to have his legacy ruined. We almost ruined Kevin Hunt's legacy. I'm sorry. I don't want him to come to Chiefs, guys. Chem, with all the hard work that Pizza did go Sundowns, the hard work that he did go Al Ahly, the hard work that he did in Saudi Arabia. Don't come to Chiefs, Pizza. Please don't come to Chiefs. I beg of you. If there's one thing in your career, I'm a Chiefs fan. Come when they're fixed. I don't want this to happen, but things need to become so bad that Chiefs makes changes where it matters. Kevin Johnson also said it. You're not going to make changes to Chiefs at a coach level. You see, Sundowns is structured for their coaches to succeed. Sundowns, structured. Rulani said it himself. He said, I am the least important person in Sundowns but my opinion carries weight. Even he knows that it could be over for him at any time. And Sundowns will keep running because their structure is strong. Pizzo must come when we fixed our problems in the back, guys. Gavin almost learned that. Gavin learned that lesson. I feel that Chiefs and Pirates should have been given the chance to be part of this league. Well, Mr. Lebogang, initially, there's the shut the back door. Shut the Mandela. You guys call him Mandela. Shut the back door. Kwalami mati. Meta kena. Initially, go that side. Close the door. Initially, Mutsepe wanted them in, but then they couldn't justify it, and also they had to resize the thing. It was initially going to be 16 teams now, as the first iteration of it, and then now it became 8. So he initially did want them, but we don't know. Hunt was lucky to get that Super Sport gig. Remember, Hunt went to Chiefs, went overseas. Apparently, not Simba. There was a team overseas that wanted him. He came back to Chipa, got fired, and then that's how he got back to Super Sport. Almost ruined himself. But he's a plumber with a doctorate. Guys. Pizzo coming in without changing management is pointless. Fam. It's unfair that only Sundowns are selected. Hey, Mr. Leora. It's the tricky stages now. But this is done, guys. But Onyango is the O for encore. It's unfair Sundowns win so effortlessly and they come back to the league with games in hand. Hey, Sundowns is Sundowns, guys. Sundowns is Sundowns. Champions League final at. I still get to play that card. Corner Sundowns. Sarabon. Added on time. How much is added on time, guys? Mr. Ref? Is it 11? Did they say 11? Anything more than 5 minutes is pure thuggish behavior. Goes back to the question, was merit used? Oh, 9 minutes. Ooh, what a 9 minutes. 8 more minutes to go. Sundowns must just hold on. Did it touch him, well? Williams, keep up the good work. I thought I saw plus 1700. Yo, 9 minutes for the water break. I don't know. Why we are playing long balls. The team is a joke, Theo. Wydad is gonna come out and do this. But I'm glad Sundowns is winning. I told you guys, today we're Sundowns fans. I know isn't Zochiga after the game, but today we're Sundowns fans. Bully. Bully. Hey, guys, I want helicopter tabang. Hey, they're dangerous carry cross, but they've only done like 3 crosses ever since. Waste that time, boy. Who's this Lebusa? Waste that time. These crosses are scary. I said it. In swinging crosses was what made Wydad dangerous first leg, second half. Why you coach took King 75, 80 minutes in order for them to do that, I don't understand. Now it's our time to sleep all wire. We should have brought on Tiruk. Hey, maybe Tiruk is the problem because he wants to play. Onyango's going to clear the ball. I see Mvala talking a lot. Oh, I thought it was a corner. I see Mvala talking a lot. I get scared for Mvala, guys. I get scared for Mvala. Mvala should be left back right now. The simple question, why they were not doing that immediately after Sundowns scored. Hey, Theo, maybe the coaching badges teach them something different. Maybe Sawana something different, but Petamalai says, but I don't understand. Oh, the yellow gang is going to be nice to see. Oh, we are 67 now today, agent. But you get ready for noise pollution. But you fall asleep, guys. 5 minutes to go. Lalui Rutwan, lie down, Ronwen, lie down. Tell your inner Kune. Kune would even put his feet up. Ronwen's lying down. Kune would even put his feet up like this. Sundowns has to win this, guys. There's no way. If Wydad were to score a goal now, after playing so badly, it would be unfair. It would be unfair. It would be so unfair. Rutwan now. Rutwan, they don't have a plan. They don't have a plan. Sminyile, mara Mr. Kegana. Uminyeleni wena. Tina sminyeliwi. Downs already won. Why they don't score? Sundowns are too strong for PSL clubs. Yeah, even this PSL club that is Wydad, the real Zanzi is number one. This you want Umbala to Itashi. I want test for Minyela with Sundowns leave. See, random question, was Benny any good coaching Cape Town City and Amazulu? Benny was really good, but really good coaches are demanding, simply cursive, very demanding. So sometimes you say you want the best coaches and all of that stuff, and when they're sitting right in front of you and they're looking at you like, okay, spend the money, get me the things, give me the control, it doesn't work out. That's what happened to Benny. At both places. Benny would have been incredible at one of the big teams, but the big teams also are notorious for not giving away control. Senior must go to Dubai and get a proper billionaire. But the Chiefs is going to be another cosmos. All right, guys, we're in the last minutes of Sundowns. Let's give them the time, man. Almost lost focus there. Ooh, last 5 minutes, 4 minutes something, 3 minutes. Yo, wait. Why am I getting nervous? Hi guys, this is not my team. Why am I nervous? I'm nervous like I'm not gonna get ahead in the group. Abokumo and Abo agent are smiling with us now. The moment the final whistle goes, I'm gonna get a WhatsApp group. In our WhatsApp group, it's going to be Sundowns fans going off. In the Overthinking Football WhatsApp group. If you want to join the WhatsApp group, on YouTube, the Overthinking Football show, currently live right now even. There's a subscribe button, there's a join button. Subscribe, then click on the join button. For just 20 Rand a month, access to our WhatsApp group. We had something like 180 messages going back and forth just today. So it's a very, very interesting place where we extend the conversations we have. So if you want to have conversations past our watch-alongs and past the show, then head on over and do that. About Theo are there. Theo, they're about to kill us, the Sundowns, Lape Krupin. How am I nervous, guys? You're nervous because you love football, pure passion. I really want Sundowns to win, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I really want Sundowns to win. Wydad can't even press Sundowns. They were so bad. This game, they were so bad. Yeah, Eva can go. Eva. Take your time, Malenda. No, I'm not ready for the WhatsApp memes. It's gonna be lit. Luckily, I'm not gonna get to see them immediately after. Sundowns learned, yeah, no. Look, this is a mature Sundowns. This is a mature Sundowns. Last year, Sundowns couldn't do this. Last year, Sundowns couldn't hold the lead, frustrate the team. They couldn't. Wastani, guys. Libusa Wastani. They can't, we support them all out. They can't do that to us. But we know how to win games. Look, the Achilles heel of Sundowns is finals and semi-finals. The fact that they've won this final is incredible. Achilles heel of Sundowns. E-League doesn't have a final. Oh, they're all catching yellow cards now to waste time. I love it. I love it. Well done. This is the dark arts. Alenda wasted time to go out. Libusa just caught a yellow card. Did Mukwena catch a yellow card himself? Waste time, boys. Waste time. Yeah, it's good. Oh, so scary that Sundowns is looking like a proper scare. Sundowns is a proper scary African football team, even down to time wasting and tactics. The fans even have mirrors. No, well done to Coach Rulani, man. Well done to Coach Rulani. He must come past the show. He must come to the show and show us the trophy, man. He must come to the show and show us the trophy. For those who are only watching today on live, my show is Monday to Friday, 12:30 in the afternoon, and then Monday to Wednesday at 8 p.m. That's where we properly dissect these things. We probably dissect. We're going to speak about the derby. We're going to speak about this game tomorrow morning, in the afternoon, and then also in the evening. Look at Fantino. Fantino, poregile. He came to South Africa and he's just like, yo. Ngabukela ama-game abhora wonke. But this one is not Sundowns' fault. Waste that time. Look, they're all acting. Look, Rulani's acting is like, no, just play, guys. He's also acting. Thank you, Sundowns. Aye, man. Thank you, Sundowns. I think we've done 3-4 minutes right now. Well done. Well done. Aye, well done. Congrats to Sundowns. Aye, well done. No. Well done. Hey, luckily there's no star for this one. Some PSL teams, aye. They're going to add 4 minutes wasted. Aye. Waste time, guys. Corner flag. Go to the corner. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Even Rulani is like, no, just play, guys. He knows. The Italian ref would have sent everybody off. I would have sent everybody off. Look at Wydad. This is like the last throw of the dice. Last throw of the dice. Nabo, nidlali helicopter, ngumuntu oyi-1 boxing. One person in the box, you're playing helicopter. They're not serious. They're not serious. Wydad is not serious. Who are you crossing to, bro? Wydad is not serious. Infantino shaking his head killed me. He won't have good things to say when he gets home. Yeah, the stadiums were full, but the football. Masters of the dark arts. Masters of the dark arts. But the Pepper's done it. The Pepper's done it. Mamelodi Sundowns are the first, the only African Football League champions. Aye, well done, guys. Umona Pansi, guys. Umona Pansi. Well done to Mamelodi Sundowns. They deserved it. You can't say anything more. They deserved it. They deserved it. No, congrats. Congrats, Sundowns. Congrats. Jealous, but congrats. That's what we want our teams to be doing. Well done to Sundowns. Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. Okay, before everything gets crazy, I'm going to open. Everybody's going to get 2-3 minutes, guys. Please let everybody come in and have their time. No, Kumba, well done, well done, well done, well done, well done.
Thank you, Uti. Thank you, bro. How khonagale guys? How khonagale? Ko re ka e bona re ke win mara ke tshepe. Ko re this proves re league half Champions League re ka e win mos. Yeah, Theo. I got ka go ole Sundowns. Santse we prove ka go ka o thweka. Ko pinela ka bo yelo tse video re mo le group re nyoko bona thwekela ka bo yelo. Before we accept as member of Sundowns. So, yeah.
You see, Sundowns. 1 minute after winning. Oh, I didn't even take 1 minute after winning.
Sharp,
We won. Okay, I won outside. Hey, happy the group. Oh, the group today. The group today. Solani.
Overthinkazi phakamisa u7 phakamisa u7 ngenkazi
Ngishayela izandla 7 angeke nobone. Ngishayela izandla 7.
welcome Theo but what Kumo said Theo what Kumo said
Hey, why any busy no Kuma? Yekela Lucio, guys.
awuthi ngitshelile ngathi sasa solungisa amaphutha solungisa amaphutha ukubatshengisa ukuthi eSouth Africa likhona ibhola what an amazing game hayi lalela first half it was 70% position okay second half bafike badlala they had to play yabo but ke phethe akukho kunye ngisangakusho manje ikhanda lami phethe like I'm going crazy right now ngeke ngikwazi ngisho ukukhuluma ngisho nane game yabo
Enjoyani, guys, enjoyani.
one more thing big games big cups big deposits
Today, I'm gonna leave you guys. Today, I'm gonna leave you guys.
Sharp, my man.
Sharp, Tolani. 1 minute after winning. Just one. It didn't take long. Just 1 minute.
We're not going to rest, but let me congratulate Mamelodi Sundowns. Great team. Great team victory. The guys are playing for each other. And that's what's lacking in the other teams in the league. You know, congratulations to Urulani. I'm really happy for the lad, hey? As a young coach, this is a huge stepping stone for him. You know, I think he's laid a very good foundation, you know, and the people that are working around him and that have worked with him, you know, they've added value into his game. Also, I'd like to just say thank you to them and congratulations, man. You know, and I also want to thank South African football for giving us such a brilliant young man. You know, Rulan never played football, you know, but he learned football. He understands football, you know. And Motsepe, by taking that risk, by saying, okay, let me give this guy a team and see what he's going to do, you know, and giving him the resources also. I just like to thank him for that. I'm happy for Sundowns, bro. Look, I'm from the other side. But I really have nothing negative to say about this tournament, about how they won it, how they played it, how they approached it. They had a plan. That 2-1 lose against Wydad away, they knew at home they're going to win the game. I think Rani did even say, in not so many words, that, our home games, that's where we play to our strength and that's where we push. Our fans came out in numbers. Man, congratulations to the team. I'm really happy for Sundowns. I don't want to lie. I'm excited for South African football. We can learn from Sundowns, emulate what they're doing, take a bit, of something from their page. Since Mutsepe has taken over Sundowns, bruh, look, Sundowns has become one of the best footballing teams in this continent. And yeah, I'm just happy that football is winning. I don't want to lie. Thanks, my man.
Okay. No, thank you so much, Fene. We'll discuss and break down everything tomorrow. On Tuesday, we'll speak about our feelings about this AFL. Mthandeni, how are you?
Hola mchana kambani.
Hey, sibajabulele man, iSundawana liwinile. Uyibone njani le game? Uyibone njani iSundowns?
For the fact ukuthi akunastar inhliziyo yami cishe yama. But I'm first of all, congratulations to Rulani Prime. The boys done exceptionally well. I think us as a country, we've discriminated him for quite some time now, giving him difficulties and the way he selects his lineups and
So then you're still with me.
So
I'm
very, very happy. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. First and foremost, Jefferson Vala, congratulations to Sundowns family. They deserve it. I think this shows Uti Bafana in good hands. Should we use a similar approach? We're gonna go very far.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mthandeni. We'll get together during the show. Tom. Hey.
Hey. Here comes the noise pollution. Here comes the noise pollution. Hey. Yeah, but you know what? Like I said the other day, for me, this is what you need to do, especially when you're a Sundowns. They've already got the platform of winning domestic cups and leagues and all of that. You need to now do it at the continental stage, and that's what Rulani needed to do for me. So now he deserves all the credit. He deserves all the credit. It's not an easy thing to play Al Ahly over 2 legs and win, to play Wydad over 2 legs and now win the tie at home. And they were convincing for I think 65 minutes or so. They were on top. So for me, that shows that they've worked hard as a group and they deserve it. So I know I can accept their noise. So you were crying about them in the rankings and one tontons from their win. So it's happened. Hopefully it's gonna boost other teams to have a shot. Yeah, but for me it's a challenge to Dr. Kaizer or Dr. Ivan because Baba, you can't sit down and just watch. Sometimes went and bought a player from Morocco, went and bought a player from Chile. Like they've invested. It's not just a matter of them playing well, but you can see. I mean, Allende was a big part of how they controlled the position. He was making those short passes and all of that. So for me, this is what you need. This is how you need to invest in your team. So management Sundowns also deserves all the credit now, but all the plaudits. I mean, they've done so well. So I am jealous as a Chiefs fan, but you know what? For today, I'll forget about my pains as a Chiefs fan and just celebrate that a young coach has won and a very brilliant team has won the African League. So yeah.
You're another one who's going to be attacked in the overthinking football WhatsApp group. The hour tonight. The hour, but it's fine. So thank you so much. Let me bring you Charo. Sundowns, AFL champions. What do you have to say?
Paramisi nombolo, Ovani skoko, Ovana wengasala dive. Hey, we need to bring back this one. Kabo yellow, hi, kabo yellow, hi. That's all I have to say, my brother. That's all. You see the difference what you saw yesterday and today. Yeah? Yesterday we were watching.
Have your fun.
We were watching kick and chase. Today we're watching football. Hey, I'm so happy, my brother, for Rulani. Hey, I'm so happy for that guy. I'm so happy. What he did was amazing. I think him and Peter now are on par with the best coaches we have. To win this competition is not easy, Fetch. You know, to stop playing your league and focus on this thing. Congratulations to the guys. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, my brother. I'm so happy. I can't put it in words. And you know, I know on my Twitter account, a lot of people are complaining about what happened in the last 5 minutes of the match.
I
But
love it.
we learn from
I love
the
it, man.
best. We learn from the Arabs themselves. Like all the Egyptians, the Moroccans. That's where we learn this thing. And now, since we're doing this on them, they're starting to complain. We learn from them.
No, my brother.
Hopefully now our so-called big teams from Soweto, they are learning from us.
Leave us alone, guys.
No, we can't leave you alone. You guys have been bragging for the past 100 years that you big team, big this, big. There's not the big teams we're playing today.
Hey, okay.
These are the big teams. With our 57 fans, the big teams are doing things like this. Riona, you are talking one way, but the results are not there. See how big teams are doing. They are winning.
Okay. No. Let me let the others in.
Can I have one request for you, my brother? At least tomorrow, at least put on the Sundowns shirt, or behind you have the Sundowns banner, or something.
It will not happen. It will not happen. Some Chero. Yo. You guys on me. Malums. How are you?
Hey, Chief.
Sundowns, AFL champions.
Uyaniva. Chief. Mamela ni. Okokuqala, I'm a big Sundown supporter. I think now I could safely say I'm more than 30 years supporting this team. But for today, Chief, I'm not gonna do any bragging rights. For today, first person I want to thank is you. You know, guys like you who are keeping things like alive in South Africa in terms of football. We thank you guys. We appreciate you. And especially you, I know you are taking beating every week on from Sundowns and Paris, but you remain resolute. I'm saying, Chief Kuti, you're gonna grow far. You're gonna be big in South Africa. Keep it up, my brother. For Westmead, I wanna thank. I'm seeing Jessica Mutau on the stand there. I wanna thank Kaizer Chiefs. I wanna thank Orlando Pirates. Today it was not about the Sundowns alone. Today it was about South Africa, my brother. And today as I said, I'm a big Sundowns fan, but today. This one, I think, should be dedicated to the people of South Africa because Amapogopo have done it for us, Sundowns is doing it for us, and I know in the near future, Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs together with Sundowns, they're going to be doing it for this country. And lastly, Chief, again, the boys did it today. They went all out, and I'm just not happy about the way the time wasting at the end. I would like to watch a game where it's just a clean game from the first whistle. No time wasting tactics. But again, Chief Nip, big ups to you. You have blessings of the whole of South Africa. You're gonna be big. Thanks, Chief.
Thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother, for the vote of confidence. Let me bring in Ulebza. Hey, Lebza. AFL champions, first and only, number one and only.
Yo, anjikari kusa ruri, yo torna seta viki yoche. Yo. Mama, erike vale bubisa ushita vale bubisa. Bari dirge moto to like bani ba emite South Africa. Kina planu South Africa take over from barking countries North Africa. Ai, chanete ba kale ba dominate man kina ko yaro na jwale Sundowns kina kana hor bra Ivan Kozale le Dr. Kaizer Mtaumba ba tshwanetse ba bule mathe jano ba bone gore anu go anu madi a teng go are go compete are le go compete yano re sa ile di player madi ba bona Sundowns e dirisa madi gore thole quality le rona anu are na mathe se re go di free agent re dirise madi Mare le style of play ya Sundowns yone ke yone ke ratile ka mokgwa ba entseng ka teng le wasting time ga le ba re lata ka di-light ko Africa kwa man re sa complain tse di green e re ke ba le bogisa masandawana phangamise nombolo.
Shout out, Blabla. Thank you so much. Let me go to Lyrical Pop. Lyrical Pop, what do you have to say about the champions of Africa right now?
Congratulations, man. Congrats. It's a very big moment. As a chief supporter, I must put my pride aside and say this is a very big step in terms of South African football as a whole, because these African teams, the Moroccans, these are the pinnacle of African football. So our local teams needs to start beating them on a regular for us to compete as Bafana. In terms of internationally on the continent. So putting my allegiances aside, I want to say congratulations, but it's painful because these guys had no stress. PSL, these guys have played 8 games, they've won 8. There's no pressure on Sundowns from our local teams. So these guys can go and compete with the best with no pressure. So I feel like as local teams, as Chiefs, as Pirates, as Amazulu, whatever, we need to do more. These guys are just cruising, you know? But I thanks hope, man. Congrats to them. All right.
Thank you, Lyrical Pope. Tumisho, what do you have to say to
Hey,
the
what are you,
champions
man?
of Africa?
Congrats to Masandawan. Rka o yelo fanda go fela for bona. Ba sa re tsenela too much le rena. Re tla ba sharp one day. One day is one day, mara. Congrats. At least ba jadile sharp and ba managed the game in the end. So that was needed to manage the game because they were gonna throw all the crosses and stuff. So sometimes it's just to frustrate your opponent and win. So I'm very happy for Sundowns. Hopefully Chiefs will learn from this. So it's all about building the whole team, the whole structure. So Sundowns has that structure, so that's why they are stable. We need to fight to be there, but it's good for South African football. It's good for South Africa. We say we are the best in Africa, so it should show. It's good that we won this competition. At least now, when they talk about it, they'll talk about South Africa. So that's good. Congrats, Masandawa.
Okay. No, thank you,
I'll just leave it
Tumisho.
there. We'll just take the beating for now. 'Cause I know.
To be sure. Theo, hala magbiza wena.
Awu madoda. Ayi. Join phela agent. Awu. Lu, awu, ayaba.
I'm recovering from the celebrations now. I haven't hold. Ay, shit, man. Hey, whew.
Oh, you mean the best team in South Africa, the best team in Africa, soon to be the best team in Europe, Matot. Amasantawana. Every year, Matot. The best team ever. Having Guardiola, the best coach in South Africa, the best coach in Africa. Abafethu jealous down. Hayi, namuhla inhliziyo yami iyelo bafethu. I don't want to lie to you. Hey, angifuna ukufaka Chiefs, angifuna ukufaka Pirates. Guys, let's give Sundowns their flowers. They deserve the win. They deserve the cup. Everything, guys. Like, let's just not mention any other team. Let's give them what they deserve. In the morning, I wake up and visit you. I even said it in the group. But for the first time, guys, it's not about pride in South Africa just. It's about understanding which Sundowns was not just representing themselves. Guys, they've never went. Hopefully, they will continue to win it, build the status, and then it should be like that, guys. I don't want to lie to you. Yabona bekuthiwa nentombi eceleni hayi Sundowns bengizayisheplela bazala kodwa angifuna ukuqamba ma kodwa hayi it was a great game kodwa ngisaseyikhosi phela
Wena bakumele groupini, bakumele groupini.
hey mara awungisapoti Sundowns bazongimela bangenzeni hayi awusinile we are lifting the trophy bafethu sinile we deserve the cup.
Hi Theo, you think baku agent so that I can close and let Sundowns have fun with the thing. Agent, there you go.
Yeah, man. Ka jeko ho jwa batho. Ya ho jeko ka la Chiefs eh. E re pressure batho ka ntlha ma Black Arab eh. Yeah? Ka ntlha ma Black Arab eh. Eh. Salam alaikum eh. Salam alaikum eh. Ooh, yeah. The silence in the street is proudly brought to you by Sundowns Football Club and Orlando Pirates Football. You're free to go
Hey,
to
leave
work
us
tomorrow.
alone. Leave us alone. Hey, leave us alone.
They say he who laughs last, laughs the longest. Ha 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 ha. But we, in the words of Rulani, we take this win with great humility, thanks to some of us families, thanks to the Motsepe family, But I think for me, this was, like Rulani was saying, it was written in the stars, I think this is the mental block that we had to unblock, Remember, all the teams that we've beaten are the teams that have been looking at us for the past 4 seasons, You look at Petro, you look at Al Ali, you look at Wydad. So I think psychologically that's going to benefit these teams, And Wydad lost this game, not necessarily on I wouldn't say tactics. I would say the same Al Ali lost it, the fear factor, So I think it was all about Sundowns. They feared coming here and playing the way they played in Morocco, I know retrospectively you're going to say, why didn't they come out guns blazing, But that carries a risk because they know you can put five past you here, So yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm happy, and I think this team has been flirting with greatness. As I always tell them, I've flirted with greatness for too long. This was long overdue. Now it's time to go and take the star. I'm sorry, Fantino, had to see the dark arts, but this Arabs, these Arabs have been abusing us. They've been abusing us for too long.
Yeah.
It's our time also. I think we saw all. Papa and Daddy are on the. Papa and son, Daddy and son are on the stage.
Yeah, they're on the stage
that's
together.
nice.
Hey,
Imagine.
Yeah, it must be nice.
Others, some call themselves by stakes. Hey, where are they?
Hey,
but yeah, man, I'm happy. But like I said, I'm very impressed, especially with the dark arts. Like I said, we've been abused, we've been bullied for too long. The mirrors, no complaints, the time wasting. I'm so ready to do it in front of FIFA and all the dignitaries, but the job had to be done. So I'm happy, and yeah, I thought there's nothing much to say. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think Rulani did this. Rulani did this because he was going to be under a lot of pressure. He lost this one. Yeah. No, cheers, man.
Okay. No, we'll carry on in the group. I know. I wanna end it so that I can give Sundowns their chance. Here they're busy celebrating. All I want to say is, what more can you say about Mamelodi Sundowns? Congratulations to them. They're the best team in South Africa. They're the best team in Africa. They played versus Petro and beat them. They played versus Al Ali and beat them. They played versus Wydad Casablanca and beat them. When they got onto the pitch, Al Ali was scared in their tactics. They got onto the pitch versus Pirates, Chiefs, anybody in the league. They're scared, right? To play against the Sundowns. Now it's in Africa. Wydad Casablanca came out and they were scared to play versus Sundowns. So well done to them. Best team. Rulani has won one of the biggest trophies I think an African coach will win, especially it being the first one. And I think they all deserve it. The Dstv deserves it, Propit deserves it, the coaching staff, the technical team, the people in the background, the players, everybody deserves this win because they've shown that they're ambitious, they want these type of things, they want to play, and now they're one of the biggest, if not the biggest club right now in Africa. They're one of the top ones from a place where they weren't that. So I hope that this teaches everybody that you can do these type of things if you're serious about your building, if you're serious about your planning, if you're serious about your ambition, right? Who would have thought, right, months ago, years ago, that Al Ali would come to Sundowns and defend? Who would have thought that Wydad would be completely outplayed? Completely outplayed. coming into an African, a continental tournament final. No one. But here they stand. So well done to Mamelodi Sundowns. That's all I'm going to say. They did what needed to be done. Tatem Tsepe gets to parade the family team. You see Kompis on stage there as well as Chairperson. Hey, Gumnandi guys, by Sundowns. Kabuyelo. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Watch the show 12:30. We'll break it down.